A little late in the day, but I recently saw Off Campus, and there's something that really stayed with me. And no, it's not the romance, it is not the beautifully written, emotionally available male characters. It's something totally else. Hi, I'm Alka. I write and create shows for a living, and that's the lens I watch most forms of storytelling from. So, off campus. What really stayed with me was the backstory of the protagonist, Hannah. Now, Hannah is shown to be a rape survivor. Rape, of course, nobody can debate, is the most horrible thing to happen to any human being alive, which is why I think most stories, whether it's films or OTTs or even books that deal with rape, sort of revolve around that incident, go on to spaces like Cry for Justice, a commentary on social injustice, and the works, and rightly so. But here, the makers and writers consciously ensured that the incident, of course, shaped her life and journey, but did not go on to defining her entire life and personality. Remember the scene where she tells Garrett why she's afraid of having sex? The way she says it, she just takes a deep breath and then she says she was raped. The guy went scot free. The entire town turned against her because the guy was the mayor's son. And da 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 da, all the details of that incident in the most matter of fact way possible, and says, this is not about that. I'm just telling you, I just want you to understand where I come from. And that was like, whoa. I was so taken aback because that scene could have gone in so many different directions. They could have really dialed up the trauma, her headspace, but they stayed so laser focused on Hannah, her journey in the present time, and her attempt at building a life beyond the incident. It became about the sheer person that was trying to build an entire life beyond it. And then there's an entire support system around her. Remember that phone call with her mother where she's spiraling and crying, and her mother just says, "Tell me what you did wrong." And she's like, "Huh?" And her mother's like, "You said you're sorry, right? Tell me what you did wrong." And Hannah doesn't have a reply. And that, my friends, is, I think, what storytelling in 2026 should look like. That is how you write women characters, or actually any character. So, do you agree? Do you not agree? Write to me in comments. Also, tell me if you've seen Off Campus and what is it that stayed with you.